You're on. I'm doing watch out for duty for the hideout. Can you take cover? Sure. Just kidding. Being watch out is my job.
We're gonna have to take down the channel again after this.
My words are getting mixed up. I'm still beating up dogs, by the way.
Yeah.
Here's one.
Okay. Month 2. Everything is going great here at Garda School. We got our stab-proof vest, so that'll be a great help when someone tries to stab us directly in the torso. Arms, legs, neck, face. Criminals rarely aim for those places. But as the top guards say, only dead guards make the headlines. As long as we're not killed, they don't mind us getting stuck with a syringe or two. Also today, we got firearms and weapons training. A senior member of the force came in and talked us through pistols, shotguns, semi-automatic rifles, Uzis, machetes, samurai swords, and all of the other different weapons the criminals of Ireland use on a daily basis. Then we got handed sticks.
Samurai swords.
Then we got handed sticks. I was a bit concerned that we would be expected to tackle vicious drug gangs with nothing more than a baton. But then we were given an intensive course in shouting, so we're more than ready for them now.
Look, a snake.
Oh, a snake. That's something interesting to fight.
Okay, game. What was that?
And again, just after I said, that's something interesting to fight.
Anyway, look, another spiteful crow.
Uh-huh. Hate those things.
He's so spiteful. He just has a big grin on his face.
Yeah. And he's wearing sunglasses. I mean, look at him.
Yeah. Anyway, I just killed his ass.
Okay, month 3. We had a special guest lecturer today, a guard who had served on the force back before the advent of camera phones and social media. He brought us through his rose-tinted memories of a time when guards weren't constantly monitored by the public, or brought up on social media trial by a bunch of crybabies and lefty sad sacks who can't take a truncheon to the shin without writing an essay about it.
I love that.
We were warned that these days the conduct of Gardaí is being held up to closer scrutiny than ever before.
Out of context, this line's amazing.
Yeah.
The arcade is full of sharks. I can't play there.
Yeah. Right. We were warned these days the conduct of Gardaí is being held up to closer scrutiny than ever before. So if we're going to lay into someone, we have to have a good look around first to make sure there's nobody live streaming it.
I just love the joke of like they're all so corrupt.
Yeah.
Part of their training.
The only live streaming back in the day was coming from a broken nose. Our lecturer mused wistfully. Meanwhile, I've taken on extra tasks due to being the only recruit who has a car. Driving fellow recruits to and from their digs, flying down to the bookies to put on bets for the senior guards, taking uniforms home to my mam to have them cleaned. I'm keeping my petrol receipts to claim it all back, but nobody seems to know who I submit them to, and my superior just laughs when I ask him.
What a hamburger.
Okay. How much health does that give you?
Full.
Full health.
Mostly full. Hey, let's go to the drug store.
No, or just the singular one. Just the drug. Let's go to the drug, everyone.
Let's go to the drug.
That's the name of the store.
Yeah.
Welcome
I can get new weapons. But I spent all my money on a hamburger. Isn't that pretty much how life actually goes, though?
Yeah.
You know, that face when you try to buy a new weapon, but you spend all your money on hamburgers.
Yep.
Oh, God. Hey, look, Picard. What's he doing here?
What? No, that's not Picard.
Woof, woof.
That ain't...
I'm Ruffini the dog.
Yeah.
I'm being possessed by the spirit of the game designer. Do you see the window showing HP and PP at the bottom of the screen? You go to a store that has equipable items. This window will either flash, look normal, or become black. If you're allowed to equip an item and it is stronger than your current item, the window will flash. If the item's power is equal to or less than your current item, the window looks normal. If you can't equip an item, the window is black. Rough, I thought you'd like to know. Now it's time to become a regular dog again. Cool.
It is hilarious that they just found such a direct way to give you exposition.
Can we get a John Oliver for that?
Yes.
Cool.
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 Yeah.
Did you get another one?
Yep.
Alright.
Today's module was all about keeping our streets safe and clean by moving on any and all homeless people we see while out on the beat. This works hand in hand with what we learned last month about not getting filmed by the
Also,
public.
holy shit, look, I have $85 in the bank.
Uh-huh.
Not anymore.
This works hand in hand with what we learned last month about not getting filmed by the public, because they tend to get very vocal when they see 4 of us clearing a homeless lad in a sleeping bag from the doorway of Brown Thomas, while up the road there's a gang of lads shooting each other in the face. Clearing homeless people seems easy enough, and it gives me a chance to work on my Garda talk, such as, move out of the way there, I'm going to have to find you in breach of the peace, and has to be said quietly this
Look,
one.
our sister got a part-time job in the 5 seconds we've been away from home.
Move out of the way there, I'm going to have to find you in breach of the peace, or, has to be said quietly this one, get the fuck up, you dirty whore, or I'll break your... Get the fuck up, you dirty whore, or I'll break every fucking finger you have.
Oh, that's a gem.
I have to admit, I felt bad the first time I pepper sprayed a homeless old woman. But after a while you get used to it when everyone else is doing it, and the senior guards seem perfectly fine about it.
Jesus Christ. I buy the cheap bracelet. No, I'm gonna get some T-ball bat. It's an upgrade. Wanna like equip it? Yes, I do. I know my attack went from 12 to 16, so that's nice. 12 months again, month 5.
Alright, okay, there it is.
They're so good writers,
Yeah.
though. There's only 3 of them, do you know that?
No, I didn't, no.
There's only hello. No, I don't.
Ah, yes, a stereotypical French guy.
Anyway, he's gone.
Month 5, anyway.
I sent him packing back to the dirty French people.
We were on the beat today. We
By the way, we're just going to delete the channel again after that.
Yeah. We were on the beat today, as they say. We were all bussed down to Stradbally to help steward at the electric picnic. Jobs like this and match days at Croke Park are great training for us recruits.
Actually, quickly, one last thing,
Yeah.
and I'll stop interrupting you.
Yeah.
We found Eleven's backstory.
Uh-huh.
A girl named Eleven lives in Tucson. Her mother runs a preschool out of their home. Can't remember the name of the school, but I heard Eleven's really special. Why is she special? I forgot to ask. Oh well. That's her backstory. We have her backstory now.
Could actually work, but that seems different to how it happened in the show.
Ah, well.
Yeah. Anyway. Jobs like this and match days at Croke Park are great training for us recruits, as it gives us a chance to deal with large numbers of people. We need that experience to be ready for when we get assigned to protecting ministers from protesters, or making sure the crusties don't interfere with the pipeline out west. I got to confiscate a load of drink from people, and I have to admit it was pretty intoxicating. Not just the sense of power, the drink itself. We all got fucking destroyed later on. It beats that time a fortnight ago when every recruit in the country was brought in to take part in a show of power raid in the city, where our superiors wanted to show as many cops as possible taking part in a drugs raid. We were late to the raid because our bus broke down and 50 of us had to walk through town on the way to our surprise raid. When we got there, When we got there, the bad guys had fled. Wonder what tipped them off.
It's so good, though.
Yeah.
I've murdered another crow in one hit, so that's good. And I got another cookie. Do these things just really like cookies? By the way, I just love that. Did you know? By the way, read that out. Read that one out.
Did you know, other than posing in photos online, Kylie Jenner has also mastered over 12 words.
Did you see the video? One of the Kardashians, and it was like, I don't know the specific. It was like one animal or another. I think it was like a parrot or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my god, is that a pigeon?
Yeah.
Oh god. This game's fun though, you know? It's simplistic.
Yeah.
Lester the child molester, that's his name.
Uh-huh. There's month 6. Month 6.
Oh look! I can buy this house for only $75,000. I mean, that seems like a... With my $35, this will be a cinch.
Yeah. 12 months of guard, month 6. I've kind of stopped going to the gym and running in the mornings. I thought I would have been able to keep it up so that I'd be fit enough to be a guardian of the peace, but nobody seems to mind what shape you're in. If everyone else is stuffing themselves with breakfast rolls, then I don't know why I'm busting my hole running around a racetrack at 6 in the morning. It's not like you It's not like yous have to be Israeli commandos, lads, our PE instructor told us on day one. As long as we can pepper spray someone, we'll be grand. We also got great news that the Garda Commissioner single-handedly smashed a major drugs ring in Dublin without any help from another officer whatsoever. We had heard that this was going to take place, but that it would involve hundreds of Garda personnel, months of investigations, and solid, from the ground up,
Hey, look, the
hard
KKK.
graft. That is not the KKK. That's the opposite of the KKK, Kieran.
Yeah, but if you see the MapPath video, one of the members they have does look like a member of the KKK.
Okay.
Look. I don't know if it's this guy. Definitely not that guy. Hey, yo, bro. What's up, bro?
Oh,
Good,
good.
dude. I'm gonna hypnosis you. There, you keep finding your tongue once again.
We had heard that this was going to take place, but that it would involve hundreds of Garda personnel, months of investigations, and solid, from the ground up, hard graft. But in the end, it seems that the Commissioner and like 4 other high-profile cops went and seized €9 million worth of heroin and arrested 12 people all by themselves. They sure looked great on the news, all happy with themselves. Good for them.
What if was the best, though? And I am destroying everyone in my path.
Yeah.
Ness's reign of terror.
Yep.
Look, that's the last face you see before you disappear forever. Hello.
Okay.
My name is Ness. Look, another one.
Angel of Death. Alright.
Oh my god, they're coming!
Okay, these are weirdos.
Yeah.
Okay, month 7. We've now received the second half of our training for using the Pulse system to record and report all our activities during the day. My throat's getting sore.
Oh god. The joke is, guards suck.
Yeah.
And I'm dead. God, I'm good at this game. You know what?
Yeah.
We're gonna leave it on this screen.
Yeah. This is the end of our Earthbound episode, our first one.
We'll be back though. So from now on, we're gonna do Wind Waker and Earthbound alternating days. Does that sound good?
As well as Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, in betweens. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. 'Cause I enjoyed this. Did you enjoy this?
I did. And we're kind of Irish,
We're Irish.
but only kind of.
And we'll see you next time.